Okay, guys. Hello, my little gorgeous people. Welcome to another day on my channel, and I am Diamond. As you guys know, if you don't know, hello, hi, how are you? I hope you've been watching my videos, and I hope that you like them, and I hope that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and I will give a specific comment that I would like to receive at the end of the video. So, basically, this was going to be a BS lies video that lies that I used to tell when I was a younger kid for no reason, and then I got turned into a two truths and one lie video, and now it's something else because I messed up on the other two. And so basically, those two will probably be filmed some other time, and we're going to talk about something else, something that I think is really important and that a lot of people don't exactly pay attention to or they don't understand. And I really want people to understand that it's an actual thing and that it happens. So one of my very first few videos, I think it was like my second or my third, or probably not my second, like my third or my fourth video, I talked about bullying and depression, and I wanted to bring that back up, but I wanted to hit it full force and with a lot more information. So I have my phone, we have Google, and we have questions. So basically, a while ago, I was in sociology, and we did this project where we did surveys, and mine was about bullying, things about bullying, and a lot of the answers that I received really upset me because it showed that our school didn't talk about bullying and our school didn't address it, and that our school was kind of lacking when it came to the subject. Now, I understand that not everyone's comfortable talking about bullying, or people aren't comfortable sitting down with other people's kids, but I feel like it's still a thing because I've witnessed bullies, and I stand up for kids who get bullied because I was bullied, and before I was bullied, I was a bully, and it sucks when you actually really think about it. I didn't really understand what bullying was. I didn't know that I was a bully. I didn't get that what I did or what I said hurt other people. When I was in elementary school, I had a lot of friends, and I associated myself with like a lot of different people. You know, I never really cared if people were popular or if people weren't popular or where they were. You know, I guess I would put myself in the middle because I had friends that were what you would consider nerds and geeks and things like that, but I also had friends who were known by the entire school, and everybody wanted to be their friend. Why are my eyebrows so... I'm sorry. My eyebrows are just like really weird. And there was this one girl, Jillian, and she was really nice, and I didn't get that the things that I did were actually hurting her. I stupidly at one point convinced two of my friends to help me write a note from this guy in our class. The thing is, he didn't write the note, we did. And the note said some really inappropriate and vulgar things to be like in 4th grade, and we shouldn't have done it. And I really wish they had have said no, because if they had said no, I would have realized that maybe it wasn't a good idea, but at the same time, it's not their fault. It's mine because I shouldn't have came up with the idea, and I shouldn't have convinced them to help me with it. So basically, we took a class period because, you know, we were like joking and things like that, and we wrote some really nasty things on this note and said it was from him. And then as I was like the mastermind behind the prank type thing, I gave it to her. And I remember I said, hey, this is from him. He asked us not to have you say anything to anyone about it. I don't know what it says on the inside because he asked me not to read it. And she said, okay, and she read it when she got home, and I'm proud that she showed it to her mom because something like that is not okay, and it should never have been said, especially to somebody in elementary school. So she showed it to her mom, and of course her mom was upset, like any mom would be, and then she took it to the school, and the school handled it from there. At first they brought in Kenny because obviously we said he did it, and he swore up and down that he didn't. And then they brought Jillian in, and they asked her where the note came from, and that's when it got traced back to us, and we had kind of an in-school suspension. We sat in the principal's office, and we talked to the principal, and it was kind of weird because she didn't call my mom or the other girl's mom. Like, it was just a school thing. Like, it was just between us. That when it came to Jillian, I guess I kind of picked on her a lot. Like, I was the biggest brat when it came to her, and I'm still to this day extremely sorry for being that big of a jerk. So basically, we're gonna Google depression, the definition, bullying, the definition, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more about it from other people's standpoints. The definition to bullying.
Bully. Use superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants.
What is the definition for depression?
Depression. Feelings of severe despondency and dejection.
Why do people bully others?
According to eSchool Today, lack of attention from friends, parents, or teachers can make a person bully you just to feel popular and seen as tough or cool and in charge.
What should you do when you're getting bullied?
Here's information from Stomp Out Bullying.
It says, do not think it's your fault. Nobody deserves to be bullied. Fight back. Do not, okay, I was like, I forget. At the top it says, do not, okay. Do not fight back or bully a person back. Do not keep it to yourself and just hope the bullying will go away. Do not skip school or avoid school or after school activities because you're afraid of the bully. Do not be afraid to tell somebody, and do not hurt yourself. Self-harm and depression and things like that aren't just because of bullying. They come from a lot of things. They come from a lack of self-interest or a lack of love for yourself or a lack of love from others. When I was growing up, I had my mom and I had my dad. And the thing is, when it came to my dad, though he was physically there, like I saw him every day, he wasn't emotionally there, you know, like he wasn't an actual dad for me. And I guess that's a big part of why when I saw other people with dads, I got really jealous. And I think that helped when it came to my depression. When we moved, I felt alone because I was leaving behind my sister and my brother as they were both older. They graduated. My grandparents, my aunts, my cousins. And though I was going to have a grandparent, aunts, and cousins here in Texas, I didn't know them like I knew my family in Iowa. And then I moved to McDonald Junior High, and the bullying started for me. And that's when I really realized that it hurts and it sucks and it's hell. You shouldn't bully others because though you have things going on, you're hurting others so much. And nobody deserves to hurt that much. Nobody deserves to hurt at all. I get that there's hurt and hatred in the world. And I get that people are going to go through hatred and being hurt in the world. But that doesn't mean you're alone. My theater company is amazing because I'm depressed and I go through depression and I don't take anything for it. And sometimes I just want to cry. And I always know that I can talk to any of them because they care so much and they're a family. And whenever you feel alone, they won't leave your side until you're better. Be aware that bullying happens everywhere, and be aware that just because somebody smiles or they have friends or because they're laughing doesn't mean that they're not depressed. People are good at hiding things, and that's not okay. If you're depressed, talk to somebody because you should never have to deal with it alone. A parent, a friend, and though it sounds weird, teachers, because you might have bad teachers, but trust me, there's teachers that care a lot. In taking your life, I need to get out of the habit of saying I want to kill myself, because for a while that was true, and then it just became a joke. And though it might be a joke to a lot of people, the word still hurts a lot of other people, and it needs to be taken a lot more serious than it actually is. I do want to talk a lot more about bullying and depression, but I'm still trying to find my limit on YouTube. I don't want to overcross any boundaries with other people who watch my videos, and it's really weird because I talk about this with my friends all the time, and when I talk to them, I know how their comfort level is, but it's like people can watch your videos with a small comfort level or a really high tolerance comfort level, and I just want to make sure everyone who is watching is comfortable at all times. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. I will talk about this subject more at some point. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want. You know, talk to me if you need somebody to talk to, because I leave my social medias down below, and you can always DM me or anything. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a good Saturday, because this is when this video is going up.